On Slay and Will Boling checking in from Las Vegas. Will, what's up? How are you?
How's it going? Great to hear from you guys. I'm here. I am in the building. I am in the strip. Having a good time. How are you guys?
William Lee.
I told them, Will, that you had some travel difficulties today.
Oh, it has been a lot. Woke up around 3-ish to get out here and was hoping to have people I could have actually talked to today other than the people of on the aisle seat and in the window of saying, hey, can I get between you guys? That was about the only people I've talked to today. But was hoping to have, some interviews with players and media types and whatnot. But unfortunately, our airline had other plans.
Did you forget to check in? Is that why you had a middle seat?
Yeah, get them, Babsy.
No. This is not no. So basically, I got delayed by an hour leaving Nashville. So then at that point, my flight in San Diego, where I had to connect, was landing 2 minutes before the connecting flight to Vegas was going to take off. And so before we even landed, the flight attendant was like, hey, they've already rebooked you guys that are going to Vegas. And I was like C-47. I was like,
no.
I felt like I had been Ron Slay and not checked in.
No, Ron Slay made it.
Slay's been higher than C-47.
Yeah, listen, this is the thing you got to understand. Either I'm going to make it, or you ain't delaying me. I just ain't going. I'm cool with just not going. I'll turn around. I'm going back to the party.
In San Diego
there you go.
Yeah. Run it back the next day.
Yeah, that ain't my fault.
Good to know.
Somebody got to do it.
You need a T-shirt that says that. Ain't my fault.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask Will real quick. Will, where are you, Will? Because you had a beautiful background of Vegas.
I do.
Where are you?
So I am on the Strip. I'm right in the middle of everything. Okay. Behind me here, you have the fountains of the Bellagio, the water kind of stage. They've got the red carpet stage, which is on the water over here on the Strip by the Bellagio, and then you have behind the Ferris wheel the Draft Theater, where everything else is and where media will be. It's where I will be tomorrow night during our round one coverage on the Zone social channels. But just kind of taking a look around. I'll have some more videos coming out tonight and just kind of giving people the first look at what it's like to be here, because the draft isn't on Broadway, the draft isn't in Nashville, but we want the people to feel like they're there and feel like they're on a different kind of Strip that obviously we feel is inferior and much warmer, but we'll still have a good time out here for sure.
Very descriptive. At Will_Boling with 1 L. You can follow him and check out everything there. Here's the thing. Like, the over-under number of quarterbacks that will be taken in the first round is 3.5. I want the over-under number of draft picks that will be arrested in Vegas.
I'll tell you what. The first thing that I thought, Brent, was how odd the Calvin Ridley suspension feels when you have draft picks that are literally feet away from casinos and from people just handing you pamphlets. Like, you walk out of a Walgreens or something, it's just, hey, like, you want to bet? Like, no, I just wanted toothpaste. Like, I left toothpaste at home. Do you have any toothpaste? Like, that's really all I'm here for.
There we go.
So, that's our Will Boling right there.
Those aren't the only pamphlets they're handing you either. There's other stuff on some of those pamphlets.
But you're right. No, like, it's something weird will happen. Like, I feel like every time the NFL does something official in Las Vegas, like, something awful happens. So fingers crossed. So I'll knock on wood that doesn't happen.
So it's funny because, like, if you go to LA and there's a major sporting event, you literally can roll around LA and not even know that the major sporting event is happening. How is that seen in Vegas? Like, have they built this thing up to where you can tell? Because Vegas is such a monstrosity anyway, in terms of what's going on. But I'm just curious, like, how blown up is this event there?
I can definitely. I've probably seen 6 or 7 fan bases represented, and I've been here for like an hour. And just on the flight, I was coming from San Diego, and there was a guy in front of me that still had the Chargers lightning bolt tattooed to the side of his head, and then the San Diego Padres logo on the back of his head. And he had like a daughter with him. Like, that guy reproduced. Like, he has a family. So if he's listening, congratulations on your life. But so he's here. But no, I've seen Minnesota fans. I saw a couple of Jacksonville fans taking pictures in front of the Ferris wheel, and this is the highlight of their trip before tomorrow they, once again find a way to screw up a first round draft pick. But I think definitely more so than the Super Bowl and more so than the LA experience. Like, you can tell the NFL is here and the NFL is kind of taken over. I didn't get that vibe as much just around downtown Los Angeles, and we were there for that. Also, just because there are two teams playing at that point, and the local team doesn't really even have fans where they are. So, probably not the best example, but I think the NFL has definitely taken over, and there are a ton of people just lining up to take pictures and look at the Bellagio setup and the red carpet. It's pretty sweet.
So from a media perspective, are you seeing a lot of media people rolling around at this point? I know you just got there, but
it kind of feels like when you walk around downtown Nashville, though, and like there's always something going on in the Music City Center, and like there's 5 different types of lanyards walking around Broadway. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. Like, I feel like there's probably like a tractor convention going on, because that's just what I'm used to, like, right in Nashville. Like, I've seen a lot of different types of lanyards. I'm not yet sure to how to track down who is who, but I mean, I've only been here for like an hour and a half, thanks to the good folks flying me through the air. So, more on that coming up tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, Will Boling, his reports from Las Vegas, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Need great health care coverage at an affordable price. Let Farm Bureau Health Plans coach you through it. They've been protecting Tennesseans for 75 years. It's going to be quite a scene. So, what kind of access will you have to the draft?
So I will be around the stage where the draft picks are made. So all the players that will be here being picked, a couple of them of particular interest to the Titans, specifically Zion Johnson, of course, the guard from Boston College, who is here, who will be on the red carpet in the gallery. If he's the pick, we'll get to talk to him pretty immediately here. And those of us that have made the trip out here, I know Jim Wyatt's hanging out. I've seen all his coverage on the socials today as well. So we'll be able to kind of talk with those players. I'll kind of have the scene from the stage tomorrow night during round 1 coverage and what that all entails. I'm supposed to get a look tonight at a preview of what the drones are going to look like. Apparently this is a thing, that there is like a lights show made by drones.
Yes. This is a new thing.
The draft theater. Yes. So
we're
going to get a look at that. Right.
They did it like Olympics opening ceremonies and all that stuff. It's, it's not new, but so you're going to get a look at it.
Yes. We'll get a look at that tonight. I think about 7 Pacific is when we'll do that. My time zones are so messed up. I've got to recalibrate when that actually is. I thought this was mountain time all week until I was like boarding the plane. I was like, I'm in Pacific.
Oh, Will.
Perfect. No, not all week.
What are we going to do with you?
The other day. I don't know. Send me to Vegas. That's what you're going to do with me.
Will you step foot in the casino?
Yeah, I mean, in order to like go to the bathroom anywhere, you have to go through a casino to get there. Like, I mean, literally to go to like restaurants that are in Nashville. Like, there was like a Johnny Rockets over there, and it's like, oh yeah, come through our casino before you get like a Like, I just wanted a Johnny Rockets. Like, I'm kidding, but I don't know.
Let me rephrase that. Will you pull or push a slot machine button or sit at a table while you're in Vegas?
I think there's so I've checked out the sports books that are around me, and that's probably more likely for me tonight.
Okay,
is find a sports book, find a bar where I can put down a parlay on the Braves game, or just like pick a game to be invested in that I would not have normally been invested in, and maybe put that like I've
go find you a FanDuel
like,
sports book somewhere.
You can lose your money a lot slower in a sports book.
Right. I want to put a couple like future bets out there. Like, I want to like Nashville SC to win Major League Soccer, like stuff like that. Like, hometown stuff. Like, I want future bets of like $1 of some sort. I don't know, but I'm going to try to find a sports book tonight.
Will Boling hits Vegas. How did we not send a film crew with him? I mean, this is unreal to me. I don't understand.
The problem is I am the film crew and I control any and all content that gets out of this place, which is in my best interest.
Slade, do you have any advice for young Will?
Yeah, man. We'll get fried, man. What time to draft tomorrow? The draft ain't till 8 Eastern. So you got plenty of time, man.
I think the exact time. So last year, the Titans picked 22, and they drafted Caleb Farley, and I believe that was at 10:33 Central Time, p.m. I mean, that's, now that I know what time zone I'm in, that's 8:30 here. The night is young at that point in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, who's to say? Who's to say what happens out here in Sin City?
You need me to hit C.J. Watson up, man, and tell him, man, take care of my man Will out there, man.
We need Will in a champagne room or something.
I probably, like, in my parents' house still have, like, my number 32 orange C.J. Watson jersey with, like, the old colonial font and, like, the Tennessee arched on the top. Like, yeah, it's a good conversation starter.
I just want hangover.
You're one of my heroes when I was growing up in college basketball. What's going on?
I just want Hangover 4 to happen. That's what I want to happen.
What does Will dream of when he takes a little tiger snooze? I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow on 104.5 The Zone.
All right, Will. Well, hey, we appreciate the report. We'll check in with you tomorrow. Have fun and don't do anything that Slay would do.
Sounds good. Yeah, Slay, you just text me.
Car ain't got no roof. That ought to be your theme song out there, Will. There's going to be some great